Alright guys, it is that day of the week again, and it's time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan Mail Monday.
YugiNoNo!
You guys, we have a ton of stuff to open today. I mean, this is just getting nuts, you guys. Week after week, it's just so much stuff. You're all madmen. You're all madmen. Thank you all so much. It's amazing. It's just amazing to be in this position where you guys just send me like all this stuff. I mean, not just for the Larvae Moth binder, everything else, but like, it's like cards to sign and everything. It's just incredible. I have the best fans on the planet. Thank you all so much. For the normal spiel though, if you want to send me your fan mail, the P.O. Box is 1391 Owasso, Oklahoma 74055. And if you want cards signed and sent back to you, it is very important, guys. If you want cards signed and sent back to you, be sure to stamp and address an envelope in with the cards that you want sent back to you. So yes, guys, the reason why I was laughing saying that is because sadly, I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad. I've been trying to reach out to this person for like weeks and weeks now. I sent this person some signed cards, obviously, that they sent me to have signed, and I got the cards back to me, and I don't know, there was not a name in the letter. They did not say their name in the letter. I'd be, mentioning them by name right now. But hopefully, eventually, the person that sent me these cards will send this so they can get in touch with me so I can get them the cards back. And that's why I'm showing these. Like, if you're watching this, dude, please contact me, because I've been trying to get you your cards back for a while. Now. But with all that being said, guys, let's get into this. All right, this first one is from Jonathan Hall. And I can't find the letter opener. I just looked. I can't find where our letter opener went. I have no clue. But I found some scissors, though. Like, I found some scissors, but it makes me sad. I don't know where the letter opener went. I was actually just looking for it for a minute. But either way, it's fine. All right, so, oh, hey, what is this? Oh, this is another thing from last week. I'm just now getting it. Okay, so this first thing is from Bushka to the best fans in the world. So this has got to be more Larvae Moths. Oh my gosh, okay, he told me about this. He also said cosmic compasses. That's right, and he wanted some sign. All right, so I've been expecting this. This is sick, and I needed these to complete the Cyber Dragon deck profile as well. So this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be way lit this week. Okay, so then all these Larvae Moths, which, no, I'm glad. I'm really glad that this is first, even though it's from last week, and this should have came in last week. But I'm really glad that this is first, because it gives me an opportunity to talk about the Larvae Moth binder. All right, so here is the Larvae Moth binder, and a lot of you guys were saying in the comment section, after I finished the Larvae Moth binder, because this thing's, completely full now, a lot of you guys were saying that this should be just for Larvae Moths, and that I should take out the petite moths and stuff and just, replace them with Larvae Moths. And if you guys want me to do that, let me know, because I will do that. I will take all these out, and we can start a petite moth binder if you wanted to. Cocoon, I will do whatever you guys will want to do. And I just think why I didn't take them out, why I haven't taken them out yet, is because, one, I obviously wanted to ask you guys what you wanted to do, because you guys are just as much a part of this. I mean, you guys really are, like, this is your binder. Like, I mean, I made the joke and you guys kept it alive. This is your binder. you know what I mean? But I wanted to ask this, B, because a lot of people sent me stuff and they didn't necessarily, have Larvae Moths, but they sent, petite moths and cocoons and stuff, and I would hate, for what people have sent me to kind of go to waste. So if you guys wanted to start, other binders and stuff, let's do that. I'm just saying that as of right now, I want to use what people have sent me, like everything that people have sent me for something. So if we are going to be doing something, I like my idea, like what I would like to do is to have this, like, just the Larvae Moth binder, right, and just completely fill this up with Larvae Moths, replace the cocoons, replace the great moths and stuff, and then put all the great moths, cocoons, petite moths, and just like another binder on their own, like not like a binder for each, because I think that would be ridiculous. Like that, like I think that's like just really ridiculous, and you guys don't need to keep sending me stuff. Like not that I don't appreciate it, but like you guys don't need to send me perfectly ultimate great moths all the time. You guys don't need to send me petite moths all the time. You know what I mean? Like the Larvae Moth binder is done, and I just think that we should put everything else like in its own binder so that it's being used and it's still funny, and you know what I mean, and everything else, and we still keep our complete, and we can have we can achieve a complete pure Larvae Moth binder. And as for this stack of Larvae Moths, along with the other Larvae Moths that I've started tucking under other Larvae Moths, because there's just been so many, I'm gonna hold off on, you know, putting these under different cards and stuff until I'm sure what you guys want to do. So for all the rest of you guys, comment down below whatever you want me to do, and I will definitely do it. But speaking of Bushka, let's go ahead and open up this new letter that I have from him. But this could be also from last week, because I was talking to him and he said I should be expecting a lot of stuff. Unless this is new. Let's see what this says though when I get it open. Alright, it says, "Hey Nono, thank you so much for the honor last week. I really didn't feel like I deserved it." What do you mean you don't feel like you deserved it? You sent so many Larvae Moths, like you made that binder, dude. You and so many other people. Oh my gosh, like oh my god, it's crazy. So many people helped me make that binder amazing, and a huge thank you to all of you who helped. Yeah, see, dude, it's crazy. This is like y'all's binder. I mean, I contributed all the Larvae Moths that I had for sure, but I mean, it's nothing compared to the number you guys, just the sheer amount of Larvae Moths that you guys have sent me is insane. It's absolutely crazy. I know so many of your fans would have loved to have done the same thing and couldn't, so a big thank you to all who supported the meme. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely. I was very blessed to have been able to support the meme of your community. Also, a big thank you to the fan who sent you the binder. Yeah, dude, shout out to that guy. Yes, dude, I forgot his name. I'm so bad with names once again. I'm really, really terrible with names, but yeah, the guy that sent me the binder originally with the Bandai Larvae Moths in it, thank you so much. And yeah, he just sent it to me and he goes, "Fill it up," and I was like, "Yes, sir. Let's do it." Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks to Nono for putting up with us during this meme and turning my binder into a troll binder. I could dig that. And thanks, Anthony, for helping keep our community informed. We shall place, my Jerry Beans mans. Oh my gosh. And I will be sending you some blank, you guys don't know this, next week, hopefully. Like, Bushka, me and Bushka talk. He's such a cool guy. Like, we've even spoken on the phone. Like, he's really, really cool. And, yeah, he's I'm not gonna lie. I might have, you know, tipped him off on some things that are gonna happen in the future. But anyways, and as always, be sure to KDK that like button and subscribe. Chris Bushka, dude, you are a legend. You literally are a living legend. It is just insane. Thank you so much for your letter. And that's so sweet of him to like thank all of you guys for helping. But like, I mean, it's just I'm speechless. I'm really speechless right now. I don't know what to say except for thank you again. Like, I feel like even though I said thank you a million times last week, it's just not enough. It's really not enough, because I think it's hilarious that the binder is finished and it was finished by the end of the year like I wanted, and just everything else and like the plans that I have for the channel and with that binder, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Thank you all so much again. But now let's open mail from people that I'm pretty sure aren't Chris Bushka and pretty sure aren't you know, cards, like vendors and stuff. Let's open up who's this? There's actually not a name on this. All right, so we have some cards and a letter. Let's see what this says. Yugioh, first off, oh my gosh, this writing, oh man. All right, I'm gonna try really hard to read this, guys. Okay, Yugioh, first off, obligatory fan, person, crap, you probably know the drill. Huge fan, love your videos, etc. Thank you. However, I haven't ever seriously played Yu-Gi-Oh, or even really played it casually. I got a small collection of cards from a cousin like 12 years ago and didn't know how to play. When a friend who had some of the DS games tried to teach me how to play, I didn't understand at all. And a few years later, when I actually wanted to get into the game, I had no idea where to play. Long story short, I play Magic now, and am passing some cards for the troll binder. Oh, thank you. They are in the Magic sleeves. Also, I have some questions about the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! 1. How would one go about trying to get in the game when there's somewhere between Jack and shit stores that in my area? You would order cards online. That's how you would have to do it. If there's no card shops around you, you know, if there's no one to play with, then you're kind of stuck resorting to A, buying cards online if you wanted physical cards, but B, you'd probably end up just actually playing online. And you can play on YugiNoNo Pro, Dep Pro. You can play on Dueling Nexus. You can play on Dueling Book. I mean, there's so many outlets that you can play online for free at that, like for free. So and you can always play Duel Links. Like Duel Links is also for free. I mean, you could pay for extra extra stuff, and and it's an actual Konami game, so you could get into Duel Links like that. But sadly, if there's just no one in your area, there's not like a card shop to play in, and if you can't reach out and like organize people into playing at one place like a library or something like that, if you're unable to do that, then you're just kind of like stuck playing online, and that is kind of sad. But you never know, maybe someone will move there, or maybe a card shop will open. Like, you never know what's gonna happen, and you can always start your own card shop if you wanted to. You really could. But anyways, the question 2: will Mystic Clown be the next card you try to meme support into existence? No, it's not. No, it's not. I thought originally that it was going to be, because I needed to think of something so ridiculous. Like, I needed to be sure. So I'm pretty sure Konami made that Larvae Moth support because we made the meme such a big thing, okay? I'm pretty sure. But to be absolutely sure, I needed to pick a new card that a couple years from now, when if they make support for it, there's like no doubt that it's because of me, you know what I mean, and because of us. Like, there has to be no doubt. And I thought that clown was, I thought that card was going to be Mystic Clown, because that card's really, really ridiculous. But I changed my mind. There's a better one. There's a better one, and it's based on a comment from you guys that I saw a long time ago. Anyways, I know you don't play Magic, but the card I sent you should come in handy. Should but never ever become the tier 0. I'm trying so hard to read this. Also, how would you feel about turning a playset of starter deck Kaiba Blue Eyes White Dragons about owning? How would you feel about owning a playset of starter deck Kaiba Blue Eyes White Dragons? They're in the brown sleeve. What? Oh, dude, that is sick! Oh my gosh! What? This is just crazy. This is just absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mystic Clouds! Mystic Clouds! So speaking of the troll binder, I actually, like I said last week, that I would, while I was editing and stuff, put the stuff into the binder, and that is exactly what I did. I put in the Mystic Clowns, the big eyes that someone sent me, and I have Xarian Universe over here as well. So, like, yeah, we have definitely started the troll binder. Mystic Clowns, I feel like this could almost be a Mystic Clown binder the way it is. I think that I'm gonna have to like move this empty page up here for the empty clown, so I'll do that off camera at some point and put them in here. But let's see what these are. Oh my gosh, dude, what is this? So he sent some actual clowns, like Jester Lord, Crass Clown, Soggy the Dark Clown. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. And what are these? This is, hey, Big Eye, Hungry Burger, Leogan, Sparks. Oh my gosh, dude, that is crazy. And he trolled me. There's no blue eyes in here. He freaking trolled like a boss. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for those blue eyes too. No, that's cool. It's whatever. Dude, thank you so much. This is just incredible. This is like the most beat up Yu-Gi-Oh card I've seen in a while, by the way. This card has definitely seen some better days. Dude, thank you so much. I will try to fit these in. I guess the big eye I could put in right now because it kind of has its own page already. The problem with the troll binder is like, a lot of you guys, based off of you guys' responses, about the Larvae Moth binder and wanting it, just all Larvae Moths and stuff. But this binder, I'm trying to keep everything together, if that makes sense. Like all the Mystic Clowns, all the big eyes, then everything else. Like someone like wanted Xarian Universes. That was Zach that wanted Xarian Universes. And then, yeah, so I'm just like trying to keep everything all together. Dude, thank you so much for your contributions to the troll binder. I'm not sure like what these other clowns are. What were the Jester Lord? Yeah, Jester Lord, Hungry Burger. Hungry Burger is a good choice. Actually, that's a really good choice. But anyways, dude, thank you so much. I'll be sure to put all these in here. So in this one, there's actually just a letter. Interesting. All right, so just a letter. Let's see what this says. What's up, YugiNoNo? I just wanted to thank you for all the laughs you and Eugene gave me. You helped me through some rough times, especially when you built that devilishly evil Larvae Moth deck. I was practically rolling on the ground. As a fellow old school player, it's always nice to see excitement about 02 through 04 cards. It's always epic to see what sort of old cards that become viable. Yeah, such as Anti-Spell Fragrance and the pre-link formats. Yes, and that's actually, it's crazy that you mentioned like specifically Anti-Spell Fragrance, because that's one of my favorite play sets I own is like my Game Boy Anti-Spell Fragrances, and it's just amazing. I'm like that too. I love looking through cards and trying to like find something that's just really good. That's part of what makes Yu-Gi-Oh fun, at least in my opinion, anyways. And I get excited to see older decks win duels. I do too. Even decks like Hunters. Oh man, the Hunters were actually good at one point in time. Oh damn, I just realized Hunters could work fairly well with Trap Tricks and Gadgets here in the Link format. Did I just give Eugene a new Super Rogue deck? Oh god, I'm so sorry, Yugi Jesus, but you can tell him to eat his heart out because my Super Rogue decks are roguer than this. Anyhow, Yugi Jesus, that's a fitting title. You are a humble person with a lot of charisma. You seem to enjoy bringing smiles to people's faces. I mean, I wouldn't do this if I didn't want to make people laugh and stuff. Like that's the point, is to like make people laugh and to get people to like enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh with me. You know, it's weird, and then be like, you know, really dorky and nostalgic with me. That's really what it comes down to. But anyways, that's an admirable quality to have. You are hysterical also. I try. A regular joy to watch. Wow, my handwriting is awful tonight. It's way better than mine. But anyways, I love to watch your fan mail Mondays, and as you read this very line, I'm wriggling with excitement. I don't tend to do well around celebrities. Wow, me ADHD much? I didn't know I was a celebrity, but thank you. Oh, sorry that I'm not sending you anything to sign or keep. I will when I've got the money. So you don't need to. Actually, I started the fan mail. The reason why I started the fan mail, I did a video on this, or at least I did before I started the fan mail, but the reason why I started the fan mail was just because someone, like Sam showed me this, you know, this fan art that someone did of me, like, riding Cyber Dragon, and I thought it was really cool. I thought it was hilarious. And so when I started the fan mail thing, so that people would send me, you know, I could see people's fan art if they made fan art of me, or Cyber Dragon fan art, or just Yu-Gi-Oh fan art in general. I just wanted to see it all. I thought it was really cool. And then it evolved, I don't know at which point it evolved into people sending me Mystic Clowns and Larvae Moths and stuff, but it did. It did. So, I mean, it's just whatever. It's really funny. I just do whatever the fans want, like whatever you guys want to do. So keeping it in line with letter writing tradition, I have a few questions to ask you. Okay, here we go. Number one, what are your favorite GOAT format cards? Why? I really like Regenerating Mummy because I thought of that tech, and it's really good. It duo-proofs your deck, and it's 1800 attack. I also really like Berserk Gorilla and Beast Down because it's a beast, so they can't like tribe it. That's really genius if you think about it, because like if they go tribe infecting and like and they have like goat tokens on board, and you have a Berserk Gorilla, like what are they gonna do? Tribe infecting and like call Beast and kill all their goat tokens to out your Berserk Gorilla? You see what I mean? Like the deck, like there's a reason why Beast Down, looking back, is considered to be the best deck, and it's because like a lot of the interactions and being able to like play skill drain and stuff to kill Magician of Faith and just all that, like all the flip effects, being able to keep your opponent from gaining advantage and just beating them to death. There's a reason why that's like considered the best deck, guys. There's a reason why it's considered the best deck of that format looking back at the format. Trying to be specific. Anyways, so as for me, I have to say either Mirror Force or Breaker the Magical Warrior because they're both cards. Yeah. Question number 2. What's going to be your next Amassed Sin Collect card? Everyone's asking. I know, guys. I've just been so busy in like the holidays, like the Thanksgiving, and then like, you know, Christmas is coming up, and I just did like Christmas shopping, and I like, you know, trying to keep up regular content on top of that, and spend time with the girlfriend, and just I know, I suck. Okay, the video's coming. Okay, I promise it's coming. Oh my gosh, like I feel like there's like all this hype and you guys are gonna be disappointed. You guys aren't gonna be disappointed because I did pick the perfect card. I promise I did. Anyways, so I have to be like specific about that. Okay, so what's gonna be your next, I'd suggest Flame Dancer or Mystic Clown. Oh, it could be, that'd be funny as hell. I don't know what card he's talking about. Anyways, question number 3. Did you ever want to see Joey Wheeler raffle stomp Seto Kaiba, or is that just me? No, I always wanted Kaiba to beat Joey. Joey annoyed me. I like Joey, but Joey annoyed me. I always liked Kaiba. I always wanted Kaiba to beat Joey, and I'm glad that Kaiba always beat Joey because, like, in my mind, it's just fitting. Like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z, you know, like Vegeta's the anti-hero, Kaiba's the anti-hero. Vegeta plays second fiddle to Goku, sadly, even though Vegeta's my favorite. Kaiba, I mean, I wouldn't say Kaiba's my favorite from the original show. I would say probably like Pegasus or Merrick is, but like, it's just cool to see the anti-hero of Yu-Gi-Oh! In parallel to Dragon Ball Z be like second best as well. I feel like that's just necessary, and it's good storytelling to have the anti-hero always be trying to you know, be like better than the hero, you know what I mean? Like I always considered that to be a really cool plot line in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z, and I just feel like it's necessary. Like Kaiba should always be second best. He should always be the second best duelist, and it just makes sense. Anyways, though, that'd be a hysterical reaction from Kaiba and probably Mokuba too. Yeah, you're right. They'd be like, what the hell? You know? Anyways, though, I think I'm done rambling for now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for writing. And I hope you have had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I don't know when you'll get this letter. It depends when they deliver it to the box. I never know either. Zachary A. Ritter. P.S. What tips would you give an inspiring Yugi-tuber? So tips I would give an inspiring Yugi-tuber. I actually did a series on the Patreon. People kind of like lost interest in it. I think people like kind of realized that, you know, it's not just pointing a camera at somebody and doing a deck profile. You know what I mean? But anyways, like just be yourself and have fun. Like that's really what it's about. Just be yourself and have fun and just upload every day. That's the best advice I can give anybody is just be yourself, have fun, and work. Like that's it. Then that's the best advice you can give like to anybody about anything. Like be yourself, have fun, and work at it if you love doing it. That's it. I mean, and that's anything. That's a job. That's like anything in life, you know. But PPS, how can you say hashtag old school for the win, please? I'll explain on Facebook if I haven't already. Hashtag old school for the win. Anyways, dude, thank you so much for the mail. Thank you so much for the questions. Speaking of Zach earlier, he was the guy last week that sent the Exarians. I have something else from him, so let's see what he has to say this week. Oh, hey! Majesty's feed. That's cool. All right, so there's the return envelope. Very nice. There's nothing else in that. All right, let's see what this says. Oh, there's not much. Okay. So, dear YugiNoNo, maybe, been through a lot of stuff, and I want you to sign these cards, and thank you for everything. From Zachary Size. P.S. I triple dick slap the like button every time. Alright. Pretty straight to the point. Alright. I will definitely sign these and get them back to you as soon as I get this open. Thank you so much for your mail. Hey, this is cool. This is way cool. Someone like drew me on this. I forgot that they did this. This is so cool. And this looks really familiar. Someone has sent me something like this before. I recognize the Wonder Woman stamps, and I recognize the way they did this font with the bubble letters. I recognize this handwriting. This person sent me something before. Who is this? So the return address is on the back, but there's no name. What's your name, dude? I guess I'm just gonna have to open it and find out. This just keeps getting cooler and cooler. Oh my gosh! Happy holidays from Larvae Clown. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just do Larvae Moth. Hey, he hit his return address. That's sweet. Hey, look at that. That's way cool. He drew the disgustable. Dear Yugi, often. Oh my gosh. How are you as 2017 reaches its fiery climax? I don't know. Just stressing over holiday stuff like everyone else, I think. I've only seen your content in the past 3 months, but you have won me over. I understand the temptation to tweak your channel to be meta relevant in some areas, but I like you the way that you are. You show a broader love of Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole, and that passion springs life into the community. Keep rocking beyond Obelisk concert stage. Well, the reason is because I don't just play competitive. I play older formats, and sometimes I just want to make fun videos. Like, what's wrong with that? You know, people. I never understood people that take Yu-Gi-Oh! Too seriously. I'm like, you're trying really hard at this regional right now to impress a bunch of dorks that don't even have vaginas at that. You know what I mean? To try to impress people that don't even have vaginas, you know, to win a mat and a trophy. Like, I never understood taking Yu-Gi-Oh! Seriously. Anyways, though, given the saturation of the Larvae Moth Legion, I'm compelled to share a story. In October 2002, I opened my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster pack ever called Metal Raiders. Larvae Moth was among a collective of misfits, including Musician King, Dark Elf, and Bakuri Box. Bakuri Box is a really cool looking card. Even though I stopped collecting for a 12-year period, I got back into it this year. Began when someone else gave me their cubic archetype cards. That's cool. The red sleeve cards are to be signed and returned. Yes, sir. So red sleeve cards to be signed and returned. Alrighty. And then what else to say? The white sleeves and what they contain are for you to keep and cherish. Thank you very much. Peace out, your fan, Foghorn Scorpio. Yeah! I remember that now. How did I forget a name like that. But I'm pretty sure this is the same guy that wrote me. I really recognize the fonts. Like, I'm pretty sure. And Foghorn Scorpio sounds very, very familiar. But speaking of Larvae Moths from earlier, we have more Larvae Moths, dude. And this return envelope's got to be the sickest return envelope. And there's a whole card. Dude, this is just so sick. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I actually had to recently update, to a bin. I had to upgrade, not updates. I had to upgrade to a bin to keep you guys' fan mail in, because you guys are just, you're the best. You send me stuff all the time. It's crazy. But this is awesome. So we have a Crimson Nova, Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord, and then 2 Dark Magician. Oh my gosh. And then a Blackwing, Go Through the Vague Shadow. But it's not super rare, you scrub. Oh, it's sending me cards that aren't supers. Ugh. Oh my gosh, sending me common cards to sign. Who do you think this is? This is Yugioh Jesus. You insult me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, dude. These are all signed. Thank you so much for the Larvae Moths. Thank you so much for the cards to sign. I'll be sure to get these back to you. Guys, once again, be sure to comment down below what I should do, because I have like a growing stack of Larvae Moths now that need a binder to go into. But yeah, thank you so much for your mail once again. So actually, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure looking at these, I think these are all vendors. Like, I mean, some of them I know are vendors. Like, this is from Real Good Deal, and this one's from Toy Biz. Some of these I'm unfamiliar with the vendor names. Oh no, that one's Rare Hunter, so that's another one. Like this one's like Leslie or Herbert Cavell or whatever. I don't know if like all these are vendors, but I mean the ones that I'm pretty sure are vendors. Let's go ahead and open. I'll just open these all at the same time. I just have a feeling, guys, that the rest of these for today, the rest of these for today are going to be probably leftover stuff from last week. Just all the like Larvae Moths that people sent me. I don't know how you guys coordinated to send me all the Larvae Moths at the same time. I know that Bushka bought out several vendors and and had them sent to me, but I don't know how the rest of you guys to do that at the same time. But thank you. Yeah, so from Bushka to the best fans in the world, this is awesome from Bushka. Oh my gosh, dude, you are a madman. You know what? That's another comment that I saw. I actually do read you guys' comments. There's another comment that I saw. Like someone was like, start another Larvae Moth binder, and I'm like, that is insane. Like, I don't know about that, but dude, oh my gosh, all the Larvae Moths, this is just sick. So like I said, here, let's combine these with the other ones. So a growing stack of Larvae Moths, this is just insane. Let's open up all these, see if these are all indeed other Larvae Moths, and if they're not, then that's fine as well. And this one was actually a letter within a package, so I think that this one's not from a vendor, although it might still be from a vendor. I don't know. But yeah, so this one has a letter in it, so this one's not from a vendor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's put these over here for now, and let's handle this one that's not from a vendor. I could have swore the rest of these were from vendors, so at least they look like it anyways. That's cool. That's way cool. That's better. That's way better, because I thought that this was done. These are like my favorite videos to do. All right, but what's up, Yugi Jesus? I'm here not only to help out my awesome. What now? I'm here not only to help out my boy Awesome James and Awesome PokeTuber, YugiTuber, Magituber with a shout out. Oh god, check him out, guys. But also to bring awareness to the green moth conspiracy. Oh my gosh, everyone believes Larvae Moth is only green, when in fact Konami covered up the true identity of Needleworm as part of the great moth archetype. Lies, all lies. Oh god, this just, oh my gosh, did this just happen? I think it's a conspiracy too. I really do. P.S. It'd be great for people to check James out and drop some dick slaps on that subscribe and like buttons. He's definitely good. Has good content. Anyone who I heard someone liked 2002 formats. Anywho. Oh, that's what he's saying. Anywho, I heard someone liked 2002 format. Yes, I do. I love 2002 format. I also included some extra love for one of my favorite YugiTubers. Oh, thank you very much. So yeah, be sure to check out Awesome James, I guess. Awesome James, and awesome spelled AWESUM. So awesome, as in like math sum. Okay, but Pink Moth, oh my gosh, 2002 YugiNoNo pack, and then Pink Moths, oh my gosh. I mean, you know what? It is a Larvae Moth. It looks like a Larvae Moth to me. It looks like a pink or purple Larvae Moth. It really does. Yeah, I can see it. You know what? There is a conspiracy here. Because Needleworm was part of a deck. It was part of Empty Jar. And Empty Jar was a good deck. It was really good in goats. So that means Larvae Moth has been meta, or at least it's been relevant before, and we've been lied to. I really think that you're onto something. I really do. This gives me ideas. Anyways, all right, so we have the Super Heavy Samurai Helper, Chaos Form, and a Link Bumper. Thank you very much. Then a 2002 format pack, huh? Hey, Judge Man, Giant Soldier of Stone, Right Arm of the Forbidden One, Swords of Revealing Lights, Mind Crush. Mind Crush wasn't 2002. Get that away from me. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much. That's actually a really good card. It's an ultra rare too. Thank you very much. But yeah, 2002, man. Yeah, I play May 2002 format. If you guys didn't know, I've done videos on it in the past. I've actually done an entire introduction on that format, the May 2002 format. It's my favorite format to play. Me and Sam will sit there and play it for hours, like we really will. And we have a video planned whenever our schedules match up. We have a long video planned explaining the format in depth and why it's the most fair Yu-Gi-Oh format of all time and just everything else. I think I've spoken about that video before, but once again, you know, Sam is always, I mean, he's going on tour soon and stuff, and you know, I'm always making videos or hanging out with Rainy or, you know, doing something. So like between our two schedules, we just haven't like gotten together to make a video. Like the last time we got together, I shot the deck profile, you know, yesterday and stuff, but we just haven't had like the, you know, the sheer amount of time that it would take to fully explain the 2002 format like adequately to get people playing it. So we just haven't made the video yet until, you know, our schedules do match up and everything. But yeah, because there's actually a lot more to talk about than you guys will know until you see that video. Like, it's just nuts. But dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is awesome. And this actually, there is a deck with Judge Man. I call it, what do I call it, Soul Beat or whatever, because you it's Soul Exchange. You use Soul Exchange, and you can't conduct your battle phase. But I mean, it's Soul Exchange. You know, the card text doesn't change that much. But you play 3 Summon Skull and like 2 to 3 or maybe 1 Judge Man. But you just like Soul Exchange, like beat down people. You know what I mean? Like get a big monster on board, wait a turn, and just like beat them down with it. Basically, what the deck is, except for if you tribute summon something, you know what I mean, and then you like crash into, you know, you like swing into a Wall of Illusion or a Man-Eater Bug or something. It kind of sucks. Better than that, the deck's like really fun. It's just like another deck for the format. But anyways, dude, I think I said thank you already, but if I have not, thank you so much once again. But anyways, I'm pretty sure now that, that the rest of these are from vendors. I'm 99% sure anyways, but you know, I could always be wrong. Yeah, so I think this is another, is this another, hold on. What is this? This might be for like an actual other person. That would be cool too, dude. Hey, it is someone else. Man, I'm just jumping ahead of myself. Gosh, I'm underestimating you guys. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I really thought that this was like a small, you know, fan mail thing because everything else was from vendors, but thank you so much. This is nuts. Hello, YugiNoNo, aka the God of Bugs to Men. Sorry for the bad handwriting. I just started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! The deck I am currently building is Dark Magicians. I just wanted you to sign one of my cards, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. Oh yeah, absolutely. I also wanted your opinion on Dark Magicians. Could be a competitive deck one day. I actually have everything for Dark Magicians except for the Apprentice. I think her name is Apprentice Illusion Magician. You guys know which one it is. The ultra rare. I actually sold. I didn't know that you guys wanted me to build Dark Magicians. I had no clue. I didn't know that I myself wanted to build Dark Magicians. And at that time, so I had sold the Apprentice Illusion Magician like right after I bought the Legendary Dragon decks, and so like I am stuck with basically an entire Dark Magician deck with no Apprentice Illusions, but I'll get them eventually when I get around to building the deck. My opinion on the deck is it's very good. It's very consistent in my opinion, but what it lacks, like, let's put it this way. My opinion on the deck is that it's a very solid deck, but you have to play hand traps, and if you don't play hand traps, I feel like the deck can't compete with the current meta. As sad as that sounds, but I feel like if you do, you know, modernize the deck with hand traps, you know, for the current format, if you like equip it with hand traps, you know, for the current format and stuff, it can do very well. And I've seen it do very well firsthand because I was at the Shreveport Regional down in Louisiana, and there was at least two people there that did very well with the deck. One guy, I should have got his deck profile. He got top 32 with Dark Magicians. I'm pretty sure he got top 32 with Dark Magicians. I think it was Dark Magicians anyways. But yeah, he was a really cool guy. Yeah, he topped with Dark Magicians, and you have to play hand traps and stuff. But it's like I said, it's just a very cool deck. I need to build it. I really need to build it. I need to get the Apprentice Illusions, the Apprentice Illusion Magicians. I can't talk. I have to get those cards and build the deck. But yeah, it's just another thing on my very long to-do list. But anyways, could be a competitive deck one day. Oh yeah, Yeah, they're already competitive, dude. They're already competitive. They can special summon Dark Magician's Joy easy. I can see that the weakness of it are Eternal Soul with its effect that destroys all monsters on your field, and yeah, there's that too. And Eye of Timaeus that isn't searchable by spells. You know what? That's another point that's been brought up to me about that deck, is that if Eye of Timaeus was searchable, you know, yeah, it'd be like a tier 1 deck, and I can see that. I really can see that too. That's something else that I didn't mention I should have mentioned. But anyways, I'm also considering the next deck to build around out of these 3. Oh, so he's thinking about building one of these 3 decks. Okay, so Trick Stars. Okay, so he goes, not gonna be a faggot. That's what he put in parentheses next to Trick Stars. That's hilarious. Oh no, Trick Stars are. I mean, it's a very competitive deck. It could be a skill 4 deck. My friend Baron actually top 8'd that regional that we were at. The one I was just talking about. He top 8'd it with Trick Stars. Going second. It's crazy. But Cyber Dragons. Oh, both Cyber Dragons. No question. No question. Super Heavy Samurai. No Super Heavy Samurai. Cyber Dragons, dude. All the way. All the way. But let's see this card. Oh, he put it in a top loader and everything, dude. Sick. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. Yeah, I have at least one of these laid around now because of no, maybe I sold it. Maybe when I sold the Apprentice Solution, I can't remember if I sold the whole deck to a guy or if I sold just the Apprentice. I can't remember. But yeah, he was a cool guy though, either way. But dude, I got this signed for you. Thank you so much for your mail. I'll be sure to get this right back to you. All right, so now we're just down to these 2 because 2 out of those were from actual people. That's crazy. Sometimes I don't know, and like sometimes, you know, people will have like those stickers that, you know, the businesses will have a lot of the times with the address on them, and they'll have like, you know, a weird address or something like that. And I just kind of like think that they're vendors and stuff, so I'll kind of like put them off till later in the video. But that was not the case with those at all. Holy crap, more Larvae Moths though. And something fell out of this, probably, yeah, from Bushka to the best fans in the world. Dude, he is still, he's straight bought out so many people of Larvae Moths, and that's why I had to talk to him on the phone last week. I was like, dude, which one of these are yours? And I was like, thank you so much. You know, I was talking on the phone. I was like, dude, like, I was trying to figure out which ones, you know, which vendors were his and stuff like that. And we kind of figured out that a lot of them, you know, hadn't arrived yet. So I was definitely expecting these. It was just like a matter of when they were going to come in. But dude, this is so sick. Oh my gosh, probably more Larvae Moths. Yeah, more Larvae Moths. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. From Krish Bushka to the greatest fans of the world. Wow, that is just nuts, dude. More Larvae Moths. Thank you so much again, dude. You are incredible. You are literally a legend. It's just nuts. You guys are the best fans on the planet. Thank you all so much for all these Larvae Moths. Oh my gosh. I mean, really. I mean, Chris Bushka has sent a lot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we're still getting them. He has sent so much, but that doesn't take away from like all you guys that have just sent me. You know, of like that's hunted down in your collections, just like I did. You know, Larvae Moths to try to contribute. Thank you all so much for that. Like, I really appreciate it. I haven't forgotten about you just because I have like a stack of Larvae Moths. I really haven't forgotten, you know. Plus, like, I'm sure some of you guys have even, you know, had to spend a long time like looking through your comments just to find these to send to me, and I really appreciate that. Just to complete, you know, a binder like that's not even your binder. That's just so nuts to me. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. I still think that this is hilarious that I'm still getting Larvae Moths and I'm still feeling the effects of just the sheer amount of mail that I got last week. It was just insane. We had to do 2 parts, guys. Like last week I had to straight borrow one of their bins at the post office. I didn't even have time to tell you the story last week. I had to borrow one of their bins from the post office and like dump the mail in my passenger seat and then bring them back their bin. I had so much mail. It was just nuts. Thank you all so much. You guys leave me speechless every single week after week after week. It's just insane. But with all this happy stuff out of the way, that is going to do it for this video, guys. I cannot wait until next week. But until then, be sure to dick slap that like button and subscribe.
Subscribe.